All right, so I spent a whole lot of time on the 12 volt system for the city car here. The 12 volt system, if you don't know, is what runs the lights, the wipers, the turn signals, everything. Everything electric is run on 12 volts, and that's the same for a gas car. For the city car, I had to get a DC-DC converter or a voltage reducer. What it does, it takes the pack voltage, which is 48 volts, and then it narrows that down into 12, and then that way I can operate all of the lights and wipers just like any other car. And it took quite a bit of effort to do because I had to understand quite a lot of electricity. It was an excellent learning experience. I wouldn't give it up for too much, other than the fact that it took me forever and it cost a lot of money. But with it, I installed a switch here in the dashboard, and that switch activates the DC-DC converter so that it can power all of the other things. And so it took a lot of effort to understand exactly how all this stuff works, like the turn signals, both right and left, took a lot of effort, and also the hazard lights. Hazard lights were especially difficult because I had to figure out how to get the hazard lights to work without making the turn signals work, and that was pretty fun. Also, things like the headlights, and then the running lights that are on the side, I had to get those to work independently without turning on the headlights and without turning on the turn signals or the hazards or the brake lights. And the brake lights are good, all of that stuff. The horn, that still works. That's the original horn from '76. Fun stuff. The radio also. It's just an AM radio, so there's not a whole lot to listen to except for boring stuff. The dome light, which is more like a footlight, to be honest, and also the cigarette lighter for all the cigarettes that I don't smoke. Fun stuff. Yeah. And also I had to get some of the lights to work in the dashboard, which was not too difficult, honestly, just took a lot of time. And getting all of this stuff put together really, like I said before, really helped me understand electricity. I understand more how electricity works, how relays work, resistance, amperage, all the great stuff. So now I'm going to show you the 48 volt system. They call it the high voltage system, even though it's relatively low, and what makes the car move. So yeah.